On today's episode of the Cryptoverse, here are the top 4 crypto news stories that I think are worth paying attention to today. So those top 4 news stories include, number 1, the UK regulators are considering a ban on crypto derivatives specifically. Potentially good news, that. Second, the first Islamic crypto exchange is under development to bring the world's 1.6 billion Muslims into the ecosystem. Good news. Number 3, Bittrex is splitting itself in two in order to free one half of it from the straitjacket that is United States law. And then story number 4 is The Hidden Secrets of Money episode 9 is now available to watch for free as of yesterday. So timestamps for all of that is down in the video description if you want to skip ahead to the particular thing you're interested in. And if you're new around here and you don't know how you can earn crypto rewards for watching the show and getting rid of ads, then you best head over to the website, thecryptoverse.show, and click on this big blue button that says Get Paid to Watch. And then there's a 2-minute explainer video that will explain how you can earn cryptocurrency rewards for watching this show without ads. For now though, let's get into the news. So that first story is the UK's financial regulator, called the Financial Conduct Authority. They're mulling over the idea of banning the sale of crypto derivatives. Not crypto derivatives. So this was reported by the Cointelegraph. And being a citizen of the United Kingdom myself, I am particularly interested in this story. So here is UK's financial regulator mulls on ban on the sale of crypto derivatives. Now, the crypto derivatives that they are talking about are things like CFDs, contracts for difference. So they allow people to trade these assets or any asset without holding them directly. Right? CFDs are long in the tooth. You can trade CFDs against oil or gold or whatever, right? And now they are being used for cryptos. Now, I believe CFDs is the financial mechanism by which sites like eToro allow their clients to trade such a wide range of instruments. It's a lot simpler to operate a technology platform and just use CFDs than it is to handle the real assets, okay? Now, if this ban went through, it would mean that the likes of eToro and Plus 500 and these kinds of sites, they would no longer be allowed to trade cryptos via CFDs in the UK. At that point, eToro and these platforms would have to make a decision whether A, they decide to launch a proper cryptocurrency exchange, which I highly doubt they will do. That's just a whole different business, which I don't think they want to get into. Or they could just simply allow those crypto traders to switch to a real crypto exchange like Binance that does handle the real asset, the unregulated asset, however. So CFDs are regulated, which is why this is potentially where the hammer could come down. But if those people then start handling the crypto itself, that's unregulated, therefore that's fine. However, those exchanges are also unregulated, so that's potentially the downside. The silver lining to this, though, is that those traders that are currently trading cryptos on the likes of eToro's under CFDs, if they decide to switch to a real exchange like Binance, that means all that liquidity would be brought to the real market. So that liquidity is currently hidden inside the CFD markets, hidden inside the likes of eToro. So if they were then forced to come to the Binances and the Bittrexes of the world, all that volume would start showing up in the real crypto market as real volume transacting between Bitcoin and all the assets that are being traded. So that's, to me, good news. More liquidity is good. So stay tuned for updates on this story. Next story. The first Islamic crypto exchange is to be launched in 2019. I'm also going to use the Cointelegraph as the source for this. Check this out. Halal coins only. First Islamic crypto exchange to be launched in 2019. Yikers. So ADAB Solutions, it's ADAB, it's an acronym. ADAB Solutions are developing this FICE, F-I-C-E, which stands for First Islamic Crypto Exchange, which will ensure its clients or reassure its clients that assets that they trade on this platform will comply with Sharia law. So in terms of cryptocurrency adoption, if a large proportion of the world's 1.8 million Muslims are not currently participating in crypto because they just don't have a compliant exchange, this is good news for everybody, right? Anything that brings this many people into crypto, I'm on board with it. Now, if you type ADAB into Wikipedia, check this out, you get this article, which defines ADAB as the Islamic etiquette of refinement, good manners, morals, decorum, decency, and humanness. So the reason I like, because I'm a branding guy, right? Marketing and branding guy. So I think that calling it ADAB Solutions, that packs a lot of meaning into a single brand name. Now, they are running an ICO, right, which is being promoted at the end of this article. However, I've not been paid to talk about this at all. I'm simply looking at this through the lens of crypto adoption and then this enormous population of people that could come into it with this as a gateway. So, in terms of specifically what will make this exchange halal, though, I'm going to refer back to the article. And I've highlighted something very specific further down here. So here it says, according to ADAB Solutions, the difference between conventional and Islamic exchange platforms is that there will also be no speculations or market manipulation by FICE. So FICE is the exchange, right? The first Islamic crypto exchange. If you have not read the full white paper, which I have not, so I'll admit to that, I'm not sure how they're going to prove that the exchange is sticking strictly to being an exchange platform. So if you happen to go and read the full white paper, which I did not have the time to do today, if you find out the answer to that question of how exactly they're going to reassure everyone that they're not manipulating the market or trading against their customers, please post it in the comments below so that everyone can find the answer to that question. On to the next story. Bittrex to launch a separate international exchange. International meaning outside of the USA. So this is coming directly from Bittrex themselves. On their blog, they're saying what Bittrex International means for you. So once this launches, US customers will continue to interact with Bittrex.com. And then non-US customers will interact with international.bittrex.com. The international version, which is going to be based in Europe, will list a wider range of tokens apparently, and have a more streamlined approval process for listing new tokens. Now they say here, this switchover will happen automatically. And as far as I can tell, the only thing that you need to do is just agree to the Bittrex international terms and conditions, and that's it. You just log in with your existing Bittrex account, and there it is, just like before. Now, it's clear to me that they're splitting the service up like this so they can still serve the US under the strict regulatory environment that exists there, but without imposing those kinds of limitations unnecessarily on their international customers. So by launching this Bittrex International based in Europe, it's allowing everyone else to enjoy the greater freedom that's allowed by non-US jurisdictions. Next story, The Hidden Secrets of Money, Episode 9, has been released by good old Mike Maloney from goldsilver.com. So I'll link to this in the video description. On the Gold Silver YouTube channel with Mike Maloney, this was released last night. It's Hidden Secrets of Money, Episode 9. So this is a two-part episode demonstrating how the characteristics of the Roman Empire right before it collapsed bears a striking resemblance to the US Empire today. So I would strongly recommend that you watch all of Mike's content. Mike and I share almost the same mission exactly. He states it differently to me, but the bottom line is we're pretty much doing the same thing. So I highly recommend all of his content, particularly the Hidden Secrets of Money series, and particularly this episode about the fall of the Roman Empire and the parallels with modern day America. But that is all I've got for you today. So if you would like this episode, please hit the like button. If you disliked today's episode, you can hit the dislike button. Please leave me a comment below with some feedback, and I would very much appreciate it if you would hit that subscribe button. Also, be sure to check out my online store, which has a range of products bearing the Cryptoverse branding. I very much appreciate that because your purchase helps to keep this channel going. Other than that, I will be back with the next episode of the Cryptoverse. So until then, it's me, Chris Coney, saying bye for now.